we're gonna do something completely unprecedented, and you're probably gonna get 2 videos out of it. Well, no, you are gonna get 2 videos. This is my Speed Logix, I think it's a Razor's Edge strut tower brace. What we got going on here is catastrophe. Let me explain what's actually happening here so you're gonna be able to focus. So here's the deal. This is the video you're here to watch. It's the strut tower brace install for the beautiful Hellcat. Let me give you a quick background of what happened to me. Let me give you a background of why this is in shambles. And then we're gonna talk about the install, try to get this damn thing done as quick as possible and not destroy things, which I usually destroy things. So I don't know how this is gonna turn out, to be honest with you. First of all, my engine is half apart right now because I'm actually mid-install right now of all this carbon fiber stuff. And as I was installing, I thought to myself, oh boy, I just took this supercharger coolant tank off. Let me see if I could just put this strut brace on. Maybe it would be easy. No way. Why would it ever be super easy? It's not. So here's the deal. I started looking at the instructions. It seems a little bit more in-depth. Instead of making this try to squeeze into the other video, I said, alright, let me just do it this way. Here's what we've done so far. We've taken all of these clips off the top part. Apparently, I need to remove that whole cowl. Apparently, from what I'm looking at right now, I'm starting to see it. The instructions said it, now I see it. There's a black bar that's already in place, like hidden. But apparently I have to take this whole cowl off, which involves the goddamn wiper blades and all of this shit. So they're like telling me to unplug the battery. It's very in-depth stuff. Nonsense, you know I hate that crap. So we're just gonna figure this out. We're gonna wing this as quick as possible. And you know quick with me is, hope to God, 10-15 minutes. It's not easy, I'm sorry. So I took out all these pins. Quick backstory on the bar itself. This is like the second or third bar I've gotten. Speed Logix, as a company, they have some pretty good customer service. Whoever they're using for their painter sucks. He sucks the biggest cojones you could ever possibly imagine. If you're gonna buy this bar, get the bare metal one. Do not pay extra for a color match, especially if you have a color like this that's like a 3-stage paint or anything with flake or anything. No way. I ended up, you know, they are great customer service. So I have nothing against them. It's their painter. They gave me a refund for the painted price. I went to my body shop. My body shop guy did it and had 0 issues. The paint looks pretty damn spot on to me. My OCD is smooth sailing. We're gonna put this bitch on. So here's what we got going on here. I'm just gonna try to remove this because it's telling me I have to take the goddamn wiper blades off. I don't know what the hell's happening here. This is freaking ridiculous. And there's coolant. Coolant smells like shit. I can't stand it. It's all over my freaking hands. I put gloves on. I still smell it. I'm gonna start itching. What a catastrophe. Let's just see what we could do here though. Okay, so in my handy dandy instructions, I just noticed this. It says your new brace can be installed without removing the cowl cover, but care must be taken when sliding the old bar out and the new bar in position to prevent scratches. If you choose this method, skip to step 4. I'm gonna try and see how that works out. I don't really want to take the whole cowl off and remove wiper blades and stuff. Alright, so step 4 says on the passenger side, remove the 2 bolts holding the stock black bar in place. So that's over there. So we're just going to take these 2 bolts off. Alright, these are some pretty big bolts. What? Tools work! Okay, we're going to get rid of these 2 bolts like on the other side. We're just going to have to take these wiper blades off, I think. I don't want to deal with this. If you just pop around there, clips come off. I don't know how the I'm gonna reach this one, but we're gonna figure it out. Is there anything in here? Now we have no goddamn wiper blades. When you get to this part, it tells you that, you know, you have to like remove 2 rubber end things. Apparently there's a push pin on each of those rubber end things that connects the final part right in that corner. I don't want to pull too hard, but I don't think you need to completely remove this. If you see this right now, look at the room we have right now. This is more than sufficient. There's something attached to that. Seriously? Haha, this is just ridiculous. Ridiculous. I'm losing it! Alright, so this bar is attached to some thingamajig. Stick your hand through this hole, by the way. Woohoo! This helps. It's attached to something with a rubber grommet, like a cylinder. Something. You gotta just slide it. And it's... Oh! Oh! Oh yeah, bitch! So, we're gonna give you a real-time look. This is what we pulled off the car. This black bar is the stock bar. The last little bit that we had trouble with was there's a rubber grommet attached to some cylinder in there, and it has to sit on this. Now, we don't have that on the new bar, so what they do is give you this, okay? We're gonna put this on this bar so that we can mimic that little thing. So as you can see, we put this brace on there. If you're looking on the back of it, there's some hex, and you want to just snug it up. You don't want to go too crazy. That's gonna be able to give you the chance to mount the windshield wiper motor. Now, I was glancing at the instructions and I didn't notice this yet. I kind of looked at it and figured it out on my own, but the instructions confirmed. Apparently I'm gonna have to trim. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, here we go. One of the things that's gonna suck about this is if you look at the bar, there's 4 holes in the front, which lines up with 1, 2, 3, 4. So basically this little part right here is gonna have to get trimmed off for this bar to fit. I'm gonna put a towel down. I just don't wanna scratch anything because I'm just basically gently laying it in there to get an idea of what's happening. Carefully take our bar out. As per usual, make sure you have safety goggles. I have a Dremel with a thin cut disc. When you gotta start cutting your freaking car. In case you haven't really noticed, it's now dark. Yeah, this is all day. All day. Here are the things I want to give you as little tips. There's on the passenger side, there's a very tight bracket on the PCM, so that has to come over this. That's very tight. That was causing me issues because I forgot that that was under there. So we're just gonna slide this in and hope for the best. This is about the 15th time I've been sliding this damn thing into place. This is the only part that like really sucks. It's this goddamn motor. It's the bracket. It's the bracket for the motor. I just put that in a vise and just gave that a bend like no other. I don't know what it's gonna do or not do. So I had to end up bending a bracket. It was too straight. It needed to have more of a downward motion so that it would hook up to the windshield wiper motor. So now what I'm hoping is I'm gonna just start bolting things up and I'm gonna hope that everything lines up, because at this point I don't know. Okay, so let's go on this side real quick. Now this side's a little different than the other side. It's got the bracket that the supercharger coolant sits into. I was reading that this was going to be a snug fit. Alright, so for now, that's in there. Once you get everything in there, you're going to want to come back. Just going to make sure these bolts are tight, especially. And now that we got to this point, what we're going to have to start doing is getting all of this back down. So apparently now when you're putting the 1, 2, 3, 4, what you're going to do is take the supplied washer, and you're going to end up using the longer supplied retainers that go right into the bar, as you can see with my awesome camera work. I'm going to install these wiper blades back now. Jesus Christ, it's done.